Hello everyone, this is Carrie for Redesign with Prima, and today we're going to take a little dollar store find and make it into a cute little vase or brush holder, whatever you want to call it. It is made of MDF. You can see I painted it before, but I wanted to give it a new look because I actually do need a brush holder. So we're going to go over some really fun tips and tricks today. Here I'm just putting on a spray-on primer. The gray primers usually go over like blue and red really nicely, and it was just an easy way to prime it and get it ready. And now I'm going to show you how I'm going to design it. I'm going to use some Decor Poly and some extra doorknobs that I have, or little knobs, and they're going to be the feet. And I'm going to add the chalk paste to the outside. This is the antique sage. This is my favorite. As you know, if you've watched the past videos, I really love it. And you can pounce the paste on to give it kind of a textured look, or you can smooth it out however you prefer the surface to look. If you want it smoother, you can certainly spray it with a little bit of misting, little water, and that would work too. But I kind of like the rougher sort of textured look. I think that look really, really nice, especially when I add the antiquing effect, which I'm going to do shortly here in the video. And then I go in with the vintage lace chalk paste for my Decor Poly, also giving it sort of a nice textured look. And I just go over it with my brush. I do 2 coats because I wanted to make sure that gray was covered nicely, and I wanted it to have a little bit more texture. So the more layers you add, the more texture you're going to get. I'm going to add the same color chalk paste to the little knobs. I use a skewer just to hold that knob in place while I tap the vintage lace chalk paste on there, and give it a nice even coat as well. And now I use a fast gel super glue, fast drying gel super glue, sorry. And it's a 2-part system. So you do dab the glue on, you spray it, and then as soon as you put your whatever it is you're going to attach down, it adheres like almost immediately. So now I'm just gluing on those little knobs that I have as the feet. And what's nice is I can just keep on working once I put these onto the bottom of my brush holder, and away I go. So it's actually kind of nice. You can use wood glue, of course. It just takes a little bit longer to dry. And now I'm going to attach the Decor Poly using the same glue. Now this glue adhered so fast that I had no wiggle room. So it is a little bit off center, which I was not happy about, but that's okay. It's still pretty and it still worked. But yeah, once you use this glue and you put it down, it's kind of there. So there's really not a lot of wiggle room. If I'd used like a wood glue, I would have had some of that wiggle room, of course. But now I don't have to worry about taping it, and I can keep working and keep moving on. Next, I'm going to apply a coat of clear wax with my Redesign wax brush. I love this brush, and it gets in all the nooks and crannies like really, really easily, and it helps smooth everything out, and the coverage is perfect. Now I'm doing this because the antique finish on this is going to be wax as well. So I always put a coat of clear wax on my surfaces when I'm going to use an antiquing wax later on. It just helps smooth it around and kind of move the wax where you want it. And I like the silky finish of clear wax anyway. And here is the antiquing wax that I use. I use Granny Bees because I am in South Africa. So that's the company that I really love and use, and they're wonderful. It's what I have available to me as well. So now I'm going in with like an antique dark wax. And you can see that I'm being liberal, but I can take a cloth and wipe it back if I get too much on there, because the clear wax already ensured that my surface can be kind of altered a little bit if I choose. I can also use the clear wax to remove any extra that I don't want. And here you can see I'm just kind of buffing it around and moving around, and I am removing a little bit of it so it's not too dark. but this is going to give me like a really, really nice rustic finish, which is what I was going for. Now I'm going in with my favorite sepia wax. It's from our Art Alchemy collection by Finnabair. And it also enhances, it's a little bit darker than the antiquing wax. So this is going to help me highlight the edges and little details that I want to pop out. I just kind of put it on a little piece of scrap paper and I use my brush just to get it in the areas where I want it. So you know, it's a little bit easier for me with the brush than using my finger like I normally do, because there are some, you know, dimensional details there that the brush can get in there nice and evenly with. So I add it to the feet. I'm going to add it to all the edges of this piece and around the Decor Poly also. And you can see there already, it looks really, really cool. And it's just highlighting those edges and giving it that depth that I feel it needs. Now you can certainly apply this idea, this technique to furniture as well, or any DIY project that you want to do. I sometimes work on smaller projects and sometimes I work on the furniture projects, but I typically like to show techniques and go over certain products so that you can use it on just about anything that you want. So that's what I'm doing here, and I think, I just love how it really highlights all those details of that Decor Poly perfectly. And if you get the chance, you can go to our website, redesignwithprima.com, and check out some of the other waxes that we offer, the other colors, the other finishes. We have metallic waxes, we have opaque, we have like this, an antiquing sort of wax line. So you can go and check out all the different colors. We offer all sorts of options. And this wax is so wonderful to use, and it smells really nice too, by the way. And you can see how that wax just brought out the detail in the middle of that Decor Poly so beautifully. Now, if you're wondering what I use, the exact names, everything, it's going to be in the description. So you'll be able to find and locate the products very easily. Like you can go to our website, or you can certainly visit a Redesign retailer near you. We have a store locator on the website as well. And many are online and they're worldwide. So even if you live in a different country like the UK, we have retailers there where you can get this product. So I get a lot of questions about that. That's why I'm mentioning it. So just know that. And we try to get it out there to the world. And here it is all finished. It's so adorable. I love it. What do you guys think of the texture? I just think that really pops on the poly. It's why I love using the chalk paste so much. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, or you have any ideas or products you would like to see used. You know, we would gladly help out and make some videos for you. So make sure that you guys subscribe and like and follow us so you can catch all of our DIYs by our team. We have so many more to come, and we really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.